Alright, like it's working, everything's set up. Okay, so I made a video yesterday explaining these items and everything in long form on my Twitch channel. So this is going to be the more short form version of it about the items, the changes, and who benefits from them the most. Uh, I'm going to go from top to bottom. I'm going to explain the items a little bit, but most likely you can read what they say on the screen while I explain them and what they do and how to fix them. So I'm going to go defense, utility, healing, and offense in order. So first item is Illuminate. The Illuminate reveals stealth enemies within and increase your range with 15 more units per level. Illuminate is fine. The problem with Illuminate is it revealed the stealth target to your whole team. And how to fix it is to remove it revealing the stealth target to your whole team. Only have it reveal the stealth target to the person who has it. Uh, that will be the fix to Illuminate that I will do with it. Uh, have it reveal the stealth target to the person who have illumination or illuminate. Uh, Second, this is fine at all levels. Second, um, having it go up 15 at every level is fine. I think with the standard and the 15 is go up to 20, 35, and 50 units. I think there's a small range where they reveal if they win 5 units on you, but again, that's who that's the benefit of it. It's great. It's nice. It's a nice benefit to people's stuff, but the problem with it is one or two people on the team can have it, and it benefits the whole team. Where if you go with this, it should just stealth and the only person who should be able to see the stealth target is the person with Looney. Second, resilient. This is reduced CC abilities on CC crowd control and slow abilities uh, on yourself. Uh, at 25% per level, this item did it go off? At 25% per level, this item is fine. The only problem is on Yagara with the card. Is it extermination? I have to double check. Always double check to make sure. Yagara
Credits are worth nothing if left
doesn't
unspent.
matter. Yeah, this card. Extermination. It basically, if there's a cap to the crowd control CC reduction, this card make it's become useless if there's a cap or what people call a diminishing return. So this card is weak if there's a cap on the resilience effect. Now, how I will fix it is have resilience with that card to be able to go up to 100%, but only on abilities, not ultimates. For ultimates, I will have it reduce the ultimate by a max of 75%. So all ultimate have at least the effect of it still in place. Um, yes, there are some abilities that clean ultimate out flat out, which I personally think that shouldn't happen. It should clean up the abilities, but not the ultimate. Now for Yagara, putting everything into this item plus that card, um, it should clean the ultimates, or not the ultimate, the abilities out 100% if you put just dump everything into those two items. But the ultimate should minimize it to 25% of that item effect or stun or whatever. Uh, so Now I'm going to switch back to Krakoa because some of the items doesn't show on Yagura. Now, Guardian. Guardian is not a good card or a good item. Illuminate have uses. Resilient have uses. Guardian is not a good item. It's not a first pick on people with high shield health, and it's not a first pick on people who have the lowest shield health. Like frontliners with shields have the highest shield health, and so the only person who have shields but is basically low is Vivian. Vivian, this card, this item on Vivian is not beneficial because
Spend these credits soon.
for Vivian, you should not be standing in the open like this and shooting people.
Where are they?
For Vivian, oh, okay, I can put the second amount down real quick. For Vivian, this is not the beneficial place to stand open. For Vivian, you should throw your mind, sense your people. Then you should be standing off to the side. 12 your shields.
First
No
blood. Double kill.
Then when you shield,
Kill.
then when your shields go down, you take cover. Reload, do poke damage,
Fall to your knees.
and then reload. As soon as your shield come up, then
Double kill.
yeah, this is
That's 5
how
in a row.
this benefits Vivian doing this. I might have to lower the analysis, but I thought I lowered it, but I guess, huh? Voice writing. This is the voice. Okay. But in reality, even on Vivian, like everybody, instead of going Guardian and going Chronos,
This'll
is
count
better.
where it counts.
Because
No witnesses.
Double kill. That's 7 in a
as soon as
row.
it go down, it cuts your time down. So it's better for you to have that lower time and be able to have it up sooner.
That's 9 in a
This is better to have it be able to have it up sooner than it is to have more health on. Like yes, more health can put you in the battle and keep you sustained in the battle. That's great. That sounds great. But in reality, it's not great overall. It's more of a detriment because it messes with your timing. So if you got the timer down to where
Always have
you know what you see, how
double kill. Immortal. Triple kill.
if you have the timer down where
to do it yourself.
uh if you have this timer down where you know how long it takes for your cracks to show how it will make it the effect of it is and everything, and then you go Guardian and mess with your timing, on that, you may have a little bit more time, but because it's up longer, you now, your timing on your timing on getting cover for the cooldown is slower. But with Chronos, it reduces your timing. I mean, you can have the shields up.
That's 13 in a row. Double kill. Triple kill.
It's beneficial to you to have it up. It's more beneficial for you to have your uh, timing than it is to have the extra shield health. But for all other frontliners, Guardian is not worth it because on all of my frontliners, I have On the front line that I play, I have a setup where I minimize my shield downtime, or I maximize my shield uptime. But I have it so where it's benefit me to have my shield break even on them. So going adding more health to my shields going to throw off my time because I wanted to break sooner. Champions like with Ash.
I should spend my credits.
Fortune Brave. Sleep my this setup. I have an infinite shield setup for her. Where
Advance.
that's all I have to do. As soon as I see my shield go on cooldown. And it's already down 2 seconds. Then I go max chronos. Now it's off cooldown, I can drop another shield. So it's like a 1 to 2 second time window between when I have shields down and when I can put them back up. This is better for me than going veteran and they don't break my shield when I'm done this and my shield is still up. This is it. Going veteran is not veteran. Sorry, going guardian is a detriment to me when I need my shield to go down at a certain time. You know, when I know it's the cracks and everything, I need that shield to go down. So, soon as I'm done revving up, I can blast the person that's in front of me. That would be more beneficial to me. Going guardian is a detriment to that. Going Haven is just better. Which the next step on Haven. Guardian, I don't see the use of it. I don't see the benefit of it except on low health champions. But even then, it could be a detriment if you get your timing. If it throws your timing off. Haven, the change on Haven is fine. Having Blast Shield and Haven combined is really good. The only problem is you don't have to say direct and area. You could just say reduce the damage you take by 6%, but at the same time this should be 7%. Bring this back up to 21%. That will be a fine level. Yeah. So this is a good idea to combine the two, but you don't have to state it this way. You could just have it reduce the damage you take by 7%, which is the level I think it should be. Nimble haven't been changed. Nimble, none of these was changed in the past, so these are fine the way they are. I don't see any problem with these. They're not overpowered. They are not overpowered. Now with Chronos, there are some support some people who, if you go with this, you can have infinite healing or minimum healing, where I think on Croc you can have your totem up at all time. Even with the changes, it basically changed your placement of the totem. It didn't change the overall because now you just have to take 1 second between total placement, and then you can have your total still off infinite. Because by the time the first one started to go down, you put down you put it back down before the last one. You put the first one back down before the last one goes on cooldown. So that basically you have to have a minimum time on the placement of the totals. With Ash, because she has a minimum timer, but because this ability that you use to get your cooldown off, this is fair. Being able to reduce your cooldown by using another ability is fine. Because the way to counter this is not be close. You gotta don't break Ash shield and just focus on her. If you're close enough, just walk through the shield, or you don't be close enough for her to do this. And if she's not close enough she doesn't get the reset, and then you can just shoot her and kill her. So that's perfectly fine. That's balanced on Ash, but for like Grok, if you go Grok and do the total spam, you can basically still have infinite total. Now they reduce Grok healing, and that's for the extra for that talent extra total. That's perfectly fine. Now these don't need to be fixed. It's just you have to fix the internal cooldown for certain those abilities, like they have on Ash. Rejuvenate, kill the heal, life rep, and veteran, the healing item. Okay, rejuvenate. This is predicated on your support healing you, or your anybody who have healing ability healing you. This item is not great. It's not even the level that's the problem. It's the fact that increase the healing you receive by such a small amount that you really don't benefit from it too much. What it should do is the healing effect, not the healing numbers. The healing effects on you should be 5% per level. So on frontliners, it will heal 5% of their health per level while they're being healed by the support. But the actual support number will be the same. So it won't change the number they're healing. It just changes the effect they're healing that it'll heal 5% per tick. Kill the heal is the problem with kill the heal is the same. Both of these benefit low health champions the most. Um, Kill the heal benefit low health champion because it will heal them a higher percentage of their health than a high health champion. Now, the way to fix basically the three of these four items, Life Rip is the only one that is doesn't need too much adjustment. The way to fix three of these four items is have all of them 5%, but have veteran back to how it was 5% out of combat. The way to fix veteran is to fix the out of combat problem. Because the way out of combat is, it's 4% of the max health plus 300. Remove that 300 and make it 5% of your max health. Just make it 5% and keep veteran the way it is on live right now. That's how you fix veteran. You don't add more health because the way this is now, it benefit lower health champions, but it's a detriment to higher health champions because it takes longer to heal. And I tested it out yesterday and how to figure out who it benefit the most. Well, just come on. I'm gonna knock Fernando in the corner with them, and I am going to let him heal up. I'm going to switch to Tyra and go not burn monster. Yeah, I'm not gonna go burn monster. I'm just gonna have a fireball. Nope, not burn monster. It doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. It doesn't add to the. But I hope it's a little too close, but you can. Oh shoot! I hit the wrong button. You can. Wow, she instant reload. That's another problem. Now watch all of them heal up. Fernando should be on 60% while they're full. See. Yeah, about 50 to 60, about 55%. He's still healing up. Where, and that's the problem. The out of combat healing benefit low health champions mode, whereas a detriment to high health champion. Because the reason it's a detriment to high health champion is because that extra plus 300. That feels a 4% across the board. That would be fair. Then it would heal up all champions the same amount of time. So if you out of combat going veteran would be benefit if it start out say base 4 for everybody or base 5 for everybody, then going veteran add 5% of out of combat healing. That would be actually balanced for everybody. Um, but that extra plus 300 is the problem with veteran. So basically, turn these three into uh, 5% out of combat healing, 5% effective healing from other teammates, or even 5% effective healing for your own healing ability would be better. And but so keep this rejuvenate the way it is. Have it 5% effective, not 5%. The number won't be effective, but the actual healing will be effective. 5% of your health per kill or elimination, 5%. And then have all of these at 5%. Then have life for balance to where kill to heal life for will effectively give you the same per- percentage of health on a kill, but in a long sustained battle, kill to heal life for will be better, where kill to heal would be good for burst. That's how you balance these. You basically, each situation would cause for what, who calls for what, who need what to do what. Like veteran, if the auto combat healing was 5% on everybody, and then going veteran, then it would be really good for high health champions. LT, you know, then these will be, more situations like this style would be better for a low health champion. These two would be more better for a low health champion. These two would be better for high health champion, while this one is better for high damage champion. But that would be balanced. The same with bulldozer, cauterize, wreck, and record. These three items should be at 75%. Now, out of all these items, I feel like cauterize the most balanced. Even though I don't like cauterize, I actually hate it because you have to go cauterize. If you see healing, so healing, a lot of healing on your team, on the other team, so bulldozer is better if you see a lot of things that can be break, but at the same time it could be a detriment if breaking their item reset the cooldown, put it on cooldown sooner. So that's the bad thing about putting off on cooldown. Uh, Cauterize is fine. It's actually balanced this way, but on PTS is 80%, but this way it's actually balanced. Record as well, if there's a 75%, and this will also be balanced. Death Hand should go down to 15% per level, because with Death Hands and Death Hand and Thresh, you can end up having a slightly higher burst and have basically infinite shooting with the right setup. It doesn't matter because how is it? I oh shit. That reload is so slow that that shot is not worth it. But if you go Death Hand right now, you just hold, shoot, and then spam your heal or your reload, and you can actually do a lot of burst damage. But now you take out spamming doing this setup and spamming reload. It's great, and now you don't have to worry about reloading. The slow reload. All you when you can just when you can just when you can just spam. No, it's actually slightly more damage, slightly faster to do that. So that's how it fix that fan. But everything else, I will keep at, uh, let's see, 75, 75, and 75. Put this at uh, uh, 15%, so 45 at max. Um, 45, 75 at 40. Okay, 45 at max, 75 at max. This I don't know. I don't even think it's really useful until late game for the people who really can use it. Um, put this at 21 at max. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. All of these are fine. Have this the effective healing on you. It's 5% extra, but not the effective number. Kill the heal. Heals 5% of your max health on kill or elimination. Life rep basically have the levels to be the same as going killer heal. It's just the difference is burst damage character will go with this. Long sustained damage character will go for this. Veteran have it change the out of combat healing to where it's 5% of your max health on all champions, and then have it settled to where 5% per level on everybody. Bulldozer have it at 75 max. Cauterize have it at 75 max. Death's Hand drop this down to 45 max, and Wrecker have this at 75 max. Then all of these will be better. All of these will be better situation. No, all of these have a effect on certain champions. Like this will be better on high if it high health champions, the way I say it. But it will be also good on low health champions. But it just, it won't be more of a benefit for low health champion, less of a benefit for high health champion. Because you, in many cases, you still will have to heal them the extra. You gotta wait a little longer out of combat, or you still have to heal them for that extra time to get their health to full. Same with this, all of these just balance around, have the effects benefit both low and high health champion at the same time, instead of some of these benefit low health champion the most, some of these benefit high health champion the most. Have the effects on all of these benefit both low and high health champion equally, no matter which champion you go for. Bring the old veteran back, but have the out of combat healing at 5% of your base health instead of 5% plus instead of 4% plus 30. And that's how fix it. Have Illuminate only work on yourself, on you, and not for your whole team. Resilient, keep this at 75, just like these three. Have them at 75. Guardian, I don't know what you do with Guardian. It's just not really beneficial on everybody. The most benefit I can find it on McCoy to have it over that 8,000 damage absorbed on his shell shield. It gives you one more second off that shell shield. That's the most benefit. But Chronos is actually better for that. Haven is bring that out to 21% max, and that will be fine. So, yeah, that's how I will fix all of these items, and how I will have them balanced. And I don't know if High Res will listen to this or even watch the full video. But basically, the problem with a lot of these items is benefit. Like even your changes, they benefit low health characters the most, or high burst damage characters the most. It doesn't benefit high health champions at all to go for some of these items. So that's why you see people play more of one set of items than others. But thanks for listening, and I'll see you in a little bit when I start recording and live stream.